Still just have your thumbnail.
Yeah, I
It says
still.
it says it's live.
Yeah, I
Uh,
just changed it right now.
okay.
There we go, and we're live, man.
Yeah, let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dgraves, and you're watching Live with the Hive. This is episode 12. Once again, I'm back with my boy G Hackler, aka the real chinstrap. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing great, my man. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, man. Always back to be back on it with Monday, getting back into the flow of things. Last week was crazy. We was like all over the place that we couldn't really link up the schedules and get on a stream, man. But I'm gonna tell you about that. I'm happy to be here now, man.
Yep, me too. And it's gonna be a good one. It's
Right.
definitely gonna be a good
Today we're gonna be sketching Constantine, John Constantine. He's like a what is he a exorcist for hire? What does he
one.
do?
Something like that, yeah.
He be fighting
He,
demons and stuff.
he's got demons. He's kind of a detective, I think,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
supernatural kind of stuff.
yeah.
He's done some wild things, I think.
I've never actually read any of the comics. I think the comics are called like Hellblazer or something like that. Hellraiser.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That was his thing, yeah. He's been in other stories too. Like
uh
and actually the first thing he showed up in, I was checking him out, and
uh
the first thing he showed up in was a Swamp Thing. Actually,
really.
he showed up as a character in a Swamp Thing story.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
where he
thought
came up
that.
to which was I was a little surprised by that, but yeah, he's had the a few different things. I haven't read any of the stories either.
Hmm.
I did kind of look through it to get the gist of what he is and what he's all about.
Yeah.
It's
I
pretty
I'm
cool.
just familiar with the movie with Keanu Reeves. Man, that movie was
Right.
so good, dude. It was like Hellboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Really,
that's really where I learned them from, to be honest.
I feel that. I feel that. Yo, we got Arnell saying what up? What up, Arnell?
Arnell, what up, brother? Thank you for stopping by.
For real.
We're just getting started. You're not missing anything. This is just our little pre-sketch. I was trying to figure out Constantine a
Yeah.
little bit, and then I'm looking
Yeah.
at yours. Gee, man,
Yeah.
that
That
is
one.
dope, man.
Thanks, bro. I did that one this morning, and I drew him before too. Last week I did an all pen Constantine sketch.
Did you?
Um, yeah, which was just kind of I just used a what's it called, a gel pen. I got this Uniball gel pen somewhere. I don't know if
Right,
it's a gel pen, but it's a Uniball, one of these, right?
right,
And I've been drawing with this a little bit sometimes for more just kind of chill sketches like that.
right.
But yeah, these two are the only times I've drawn Constantine though, actually. So this will be cool.
I
Figure him
see.
out some more.
Hey, Arnell, just to tap in with you, and for anybody who's watching, G's YouTube link is going to be posted into my description. That way, if you click on the link, you can actually see his view and you can see what he's showing me. Cause I got him playing on the monitor, so I can look up and see what he's sketching, and we could have more of a conversation. Like until we're able to get that whole Streamlabs thing going. G, where you at with that? You got to get us right, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it figured out.
For sure. So
For sure. But for now, we got it. We got it like this. We got it A team together.
exactly. We're just gonna keep going. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna try sketching this a little bit, but I'm gonna
Right.
probably be starting something new.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, Arnell came through. Thanks for checking it
Thank
out.
you
Yeah,
right
this is what I
now.
did this morning. Just kind of getting ready for this. Let me see. Where's my? There's the Uniball. Uniball all pen and the light Yagami. Because we were talking about doing some light Yagami too at some point. So I did. These two were just some Uniball sketches, hanging out. But let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next one. I'm trying to figure out how I want to like. I don't know. I'm thinking more about the pages I'm drawing on
Uh-huh.
because I do all this stuff in a sketchbook, right?
Yeah.
But I've been seeing you go into your shows and having these individual original sketches to sell, right? And they just look so cool, all packaged up and everything. They look real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm trying to figure out, how I can package my things. But a lot of times, I draw on like both sides of the paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel it's a sketchbook, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to use all the paper.
Exactly.
So, right, I paid freaking $7 for that,
Yeah.
for both sides of the paper, right?
Yeah.
But so now thinking about that, I want to draw on the back of things or whatever. So I'm also kind of thinking about just having sketches on the backs of finished things, and that being fine. Just trying to not have two finished things on both sides.
That's why I kind of went this route, because I did want it to be clean and simple that I could just take them out. But realistically, you can do that in your sketchbook too, because a lot of them are perforated edges. That way you can just kind of rip it out. But yeah, I know that when you're in the sketchbook and you just kind of going and having a session, you do use more sides sometimes. I don't like that stress of having to oh man, I can't draw here, or what type. Like my markers bleed through, no matter what paper I get.
Two markers, right? Yeah, that's right.
I know.
Pretty much always do go through.
It does, man. And I got not markers, but even the sketchbooks that I'll use to be mixed media and stuff, and it is still just bleed through so heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
But I did go on the Amazon and I ordered like a pack of these, which is like the backings, and I just put the paper in there. This is a 6x9, and then I ordered the like cellophane wrapping or whatever.
Yep. Sleeve thing.
Yeah, the sleeve, the acid-free sleeve, so I can just package everything up, kind of like you saw, and they look good.
Yeah.
They look good.
They do, bro. They look nice.
We gotta start getting you into shows. And I was looking, kind of, because I remember what you were saying our last stream, that you're almost done with your sketchbook. I only got a few pages left in mine.
Yeah, I'm pretty close. I have like.
Look at that. It bleeds through.
Yeah. See, bro, I had that same thing too with markers, but now that I've been doing stuff with like ink wash, it doesn't go through, or like the paint.
Yeah.
So I got something like I have this this Batman and Spider-Man that I did. They're just pen and ink wash, and they're both on the same piece of paper. Because I was just sketching. Right? Like you said, I would just have a session, whatever, just going through, and I just filled both sides of the paper. And then now, I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, that kind of sucks.
I
was not in the entrepreneur mindset when I did those sketches.
I haven't warmed up yet, so I'm just kind of seeing if there's anything that I can kind of get together. Especially if I'm drawing with you, man. You always got all the extras.
Oh, man. But you know what they say, bro? Iron sharpens iron.
Exactly. I actually can't wait until Thursday for more challenges, because that's actually, I feel like it's helping me develop as an artist. Do you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's been real good. I think a real nice thing to add in.
Have you thought of any new challenges?
No. Sorry, bro. Sorry to let you down, but no.
Cool,
well. But I like the challenges we've been doing.
Yeah.
And I want to do. I've been thinking about. I haven't thought of new ones. It's because I've been thinking about which ones I want to do more. And I want to do more of the like making a comic strip, like a 3-panel, 4-panel comic.
Okay.
I want to do more of those. I
Yeah,
think that was really fun. And I want to see you do that also because you didn't do it on that one stream.
that was a you
Um,
challenge. That wasn't from
yeah,
me.
it was.
Nah, that
It
was
came, it came through, and I loved it, man. That was muy bueno. Me
good.
gusta. Quiero hacer más.
I'm
You know what I'm
down,
saying?
dude. I'm down. I can. Whatever
So,
you send my way.
yeah, I know you're ready for it. That's for sure. But yeah, I haven't thought of any good ones.
I'm not good on this.
What about you? Have you had any new challenge thoughts?
Yeah, I have like a whole note in
Nice.
my phone, a notepad full of challenges and just different ideas that I was thinking of or coming across or that I wanted to
Awesome.
bring your way.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks for picking up my slack.
I got you. I got you. One other thing I wanted to talk to you about: are you gonna be doing an ink challenge or October or Inktober this year? I got the prompt list from Draw or Die. You follow them, right?
Yeah,
DJ Kaufman.
yeah. Yeah, I know
So
who that is.
we got the prompt list for
I haven't seen it actually.
Promptober. I'll send you a picture of it. But if that's something you wanted to do, we could do that, or we can create our own. We got Travis in the room. What's up, man?
Oh, yo, what
What
up,
up, Travis?
Travis?
How you doing?
Thanks for coming through. What do you think about the prompts? You take a look at it. You down to do theirs, or what do you think? Would you rather?
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty cool. So one is like, beware the pumpkin queen, sleep when you're dead. She was a pretty little monster. Frankula, uh, playground of the damned, the Sunday scaries. Your luck has run out. That's not a costume. There's some good ones on here.
Ooh,
All tricks,
okay.
no treat. Dark heart. Friday night frights. There's some pretty good stuff on here. We could try some of them. We still got our 6 character challenge, and a lot of the people from Cartoon Block have put in some suggestions, just like Arnell and
Yeah,
Travis. So
yeah,
I got a list of that, and we got our own list of 6 that we were thinking about too, with me, you, and B, huh?
yeah. Because we each contributed a couple ideas,
Yeah.
which I don't know. Some of them are a little bit questionable, but they're gonna be good.
Questionable. Which ones are
Questionable, bro.
questionable?
Oh,
Which
you know
ones?
which ones are questionable.
Which ones? Are
You
you
know which ones
talking
are
about
questionable.
mine? So do you have the list with you? You want to tell some of the
I know
people?
it. I had it memorized.
Oh, you have it memorized.
I know by heart, of course. You have it memorized?
What do we
No,
got?
I'm just kidding. We got so we have Lobo,
Lobo,
Boba, Boba Fett,
Boba Fett.
Kid Goku,
Mm-hmm.
um, Birdman,
I know you're not hating on Birdman, bro.
Darkwing Duck,
Come on.
and Yusuke Urameshi.
So
So
which ones don't you like? Tell me the truth.
I think we should hear from the chat first.
Oh.
See what Travis thinks about the suggestions before I speak on that because I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. They're good. They're good. It's gonna be fun. We get to draw some characters we've definitely never drawn before, and it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I'm just playing.
So am I.
They're great.
So am I. I think it's gonna be cool. I'm excited to
Yeah,
see what you and B come up with. I know I'm gonna crush it because I'm determined.
that's how it goes, baby.
Yeah.
You are on it, bro. Why is this nose just looking so weird? I'm getting this nose right. Hold on. Travis says you guys are rocking on YouTube. Yo, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. It's being kind. We
You rock
appreciate
for
that
coming.
though.
You rock for coming through for real.
For real.
You're the real MVP. You know what I mean? Constantine, speaking of real MVP, he seems like he's got some pretty, done some wild things, man. Like I've seen there's stories of him going like up against the devil and doing like stuff with angels and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw something when I was scrolling said he like kicked Gabriel out of heaven or something. Like they're using like angels and stuff, and he's just taking them out. I don't know.
Bro.
Dude, pretty wild.
Constantine, he seems like that too. He seems like the type that'd just be mixed into some stuff. And he's got that cool attitude, like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
He's not even trying.
Right.
He's just like, all right, let's just take care of these demons real quick. All right.
It's just another day.
Anybody got a light in here?
It's just another day. I don't like where I'm going with this shadow though. This shading. The shading that I'm doing on this. It's about that time for me to start anew.
Yeah, me too. I don't like the one I started either, but it's okay. It's alright. We gonna make it. We gonna be alright. Gotta have it with the cigarette. You be smoking. Let's see.
I'm gonna start over, cause yeah. Or actually, let me lighten it down first.
Okay.
Did you watch the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves?
No, I haven't seen it actually.
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it like tonight.
Okay, I'll watch it.
You gotta watch it. Yeah, don't say you're gonna watch it, cause I'm gonna be I'm gonna be hitting you up. Like,
Still
yo,
didn't see Beetlejuice. Bro,
you still didn't see Beetlejuice?
No, we still didn't see.
I thought you watched it. No, you watched Trick or Treat.
No, we watched Trick or Treat, yeah. But we tried to watch Beetlejuice like all week and just couldn't. And then last week was just a freaking wash all over, bro. It was just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It just wasn't in the cards, I think, last week for anything to go as planned. But yeah, I'm down with some Keanu Reeves, so I'll definitely check it out.
It's a good movie. And it's got what's her name? God, I'm spacing on her name right now. I hate that for me too. Cause she was in The Mummy. Rachel Weisz? Rachel Weisz?
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's in it.
She's in it too.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's in it.
Okay, I'll try to watch it. I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm. The more you said that, the less confident I was. I believed you at first, but now I'm like, yeah. If you get around to it, Man.
No, I'll try. I'm working tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll stay up late tonight. Maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Or maybe tonight we can watch it if we'll see.
I got you.
Okay. It's on the list though. It's on the list. I do actually have on my phone somewhere a list because back in the day, one of my friends from work, Jose, shout out to Jose. We were talking. He's a big movie guy, right?
Uh-huh.
I've seen pretty much all of them. Whatever. He's got his opinions and all that. And so we would talk about movies, and I would just be like, I haven't seen that, bro. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of the movies he's talking about.
Yeah.
And so he would sit me down, and we made a list in my phone of like movies that I like must watch movies. That everyone just should. And it's so long, bro. It would take me so long to actually watch all these movies.
Yeah.
But I was trying though. It's funny because I have it's in my notes app, and it's just like hundreds of movies. I don't know how long it is, but it's a bunch of movies, and there's like a check mark by some of them. Like if you scroll through, I would be like check off the ones that I got around to watching. You know.
Yeah.
And, it was a big deal. So I've tried to make it happen. You know.
Yeah.
It's not for lack of effort. It's just sometimes it's just not the cards.
I get you, bro.
But
I get you.
I appreciate it, and I'm gonna make it happen. For you, you know, you're way cooler than Jose. I like you way better.
Yo, shout out to Jose. He did his part.
Yeah,
He tried. He tried. He tried to put you
okay.
on game.
He probably will check out the stream too at some point because he's like that. He's cool like that. So
Yeah.
I'll probably see that. You know I love you, bro. You know I love you. You know I love you.
Bro, I gotta get better at facial hair.
Yeah.
Getting a stubble, because Constantine's got, he's like an unkept dude. He's battling demons all day. You think he's getting good night's sleep all the time? I doubt it.
Right, for real.
I doubt it, my friend. I say no way, Jose.
Exactly. No way, Jose. Jose is the best, though. Yeah, I didn't even give him the one I wanted to this morning. Dang it. Ruined it.
Oh.
So what is your current approach to doing stubble?
To doing what?
To doing the stubble, the facial hair?
Dots.
Dots?
Yeah.
And you don't feel like that's giving you the effect you want?
No. No, I don't. I feel like it could read a little bit better. I try to follow what I think is like the forms of the face, but
Right. Yeah, 'cause that's what I do. I'll do like little, like almost like hatch marks, and then you have them like, radiating out from the chin.
Exactly.
Like the way the hair grows, but yeah, it's still. I know what you mean. It's definitely
You feel
area for improvement.
Exactly.
I'm on the same page. But for now, this one's okay. Okay, draw some hair in there, real quick.
Look at what you got going, man.
Boom. Look at it.
I could just turn this into like, I don't know. Do I want to get rid of this one down here? I be trying to do real good sketch pages. That way I can put them out when I go to my pop-ups. So I'm trying to keep that in mind of how I'm positioning the character on the paper.
Yeah.
I want to do more than one, cause shoot, man, I'm thinking $15 to $25. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that? You don't think that's too for like a traditional sketch page? You think that's too expensive, or?
No.
I didn't think so either.
15, 25, you said? Somewhere around there?
Yeah.
Like, depending on, like, maybe how finished it is?
Yeah, how finished or how well I think I did on it?
Yeah, no, that's definitely reasonable. And you got me thinking about that too, especially we were talking about Gumroad. You can do physical products on there, which I didn't know about. And I was looking into a couple other ways you can set up sites. And so I'm thinking along those same lines, like I want to do 2 heads on this one, actually, because, I'm just stealing your whole flow with this page right here. But yeah, 'cause it looks good.
Thank you.
But definitely on to something cool.
I don't know what's up with this collar. This collar looks bunk.
I gotta drop this too. Just fine, bro. It's just your style. It's cool.
Thank you.
I'm gonna draw. Yeah. Gotcha. Something like that. Does that work? I don't want to have the flared out collar.
I want that too. I want that messy, that messy detective look, because essentially that's what he is, right? I'm thinking,
Yeah.
oh boy, who's it? Scully from
Yeah,
X Files, or what's
From
his
what?
from X Files?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. That.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. No.
I don't know why I'm spacing on his name. I guess I didn't watch it enough.
I guess not. Sounded like me now on here.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen it all, bro. I have seen Beetlejuice though.
You seen Beetlejuice? You got
I've
me
seen-
beat there.
I've seen Beetlejuice.
So sad. It's so sad.
It's not sad. I just expected a little bit more.
I know, bro. Man, that's gonna be a bad, disappointing road if we go down that one. Go down that rabbit hole. Beetlejuice just the tip of the iceberg, but it's okay. Okay, you can call that. Starting with Constantine. I just completely passed Beetlejuice.
It does.
From your endorsement this morning.
I even think Constantine might be a better movie too.
Really?
For me, to me,
For you?
to me, yeah, to me. I liked Beetlejuice for sure, Beetlejuice, but it's also an older movie.
Right. It's like it's a classic.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And while there are some classics that probably, I mean, obviously they still hold up in a way, but some, are more rewatchable than others.
exactly.
But not even that. But I know what you mean. Maybe rewatchable is the wrong word. 'Cause I know a lot of people who watch Beetlejuice, like as a Halloween thing. So
Yeah, but that makes sense. Constantine is just a good movie. It's just it's a good movie. I don't like that sketch. I'm not gonna do that no more. But yeah, Constantine is just it's a better movie. I like the story. Beetlejuice is solid, is entertaining, but I also, the quality is gonna be better because it's a later movie.
right.
The
Which
pacing.
does.
I think
affect
the pacing of Constantine is better.
Really?
Yeah.
When did that movie come out?
Constantine had to have been like in the 2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you. Let me look.
Pull that up.
Constantine.
Can you pull that up for us?
2005.
Oh, yep. That's crazy. Keanu Reeves, man.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for him and the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You excited for that?
I can't say that I am, but I'm excited for it now. Cause
Have you seen the other Sonic the Hedgehog movies, bro?
no.
Oh man, now
I
it's my
know.
turn to put you on.
Yeah,
It's
put
my
me
turn
to
put you
shame.
on.
I feel like I started
No,
watching. I
just
feel
put
like
you
I
on.
started watching one, but I can't say that I've ever finished it.
Oh really?
And yeah,
I think they're pretty cool. I think they're fun.
really.
Yeah, I mean they're cool, whatever. But Keanu is Shadow in the new movie. He's
Ah.
the voice of Shadow. And in the trailers, bro, I saw like one trailer, and Shadow pulls up and just rocks everybody. Team Sonic is just he just puts them all to sleep. No problem.
Right.
You get a couple lines from Keanu Reeves, and it sounds good. It sounds pretty good.
Man,
I think it'll be a cool movie.
I'm gonna have to check it out. When is it? When is it coming out?
I don't know, but the trailer looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
The trailer looks pretty cool, and what's his face? Jim Carrey is back in it because He's
As Eggman?
Dr. Eggman. Yeah, he's Dr. Eggman in all the movies. And it's funny, I saw a clip because Jim Carrey had said in some kind of interview that he wasn't going to do, he was kind of just chilling on movies, he wasn't really interested in doing more.
Mm-hmm.
He said something like, unless it's like a golden script out of heaven or something. Like he said, unless he gets like some kind of amazing movie or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then now he's here doing the Sonic the Hedgehog. So, and people are like, oh, it's going to be awesome. So, it looks cool though.
It's the irony, huh?
Yeah, it's just funny. He's all like, so that's what this movie's going to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Be good for Jim at least.
I'm looking at more Constantine reference. And yeah, his comic book is called Hellblazer.
Right. Okay.
But I also see some that say Constantine. His overall look is the same. He's always got the coat with the collared shirt, the tie. It's loosely open.
Mm-hmm.
He looks scruffy and ragged.
Yeah.
His hair varies though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's a blonde, but the hairstyle changes sometimes. It's fairly similar though, actually. No, it's always the same.
I feel like I have his hair a bit dark. I think his hair is reading more as brown. Or at least in the one I did earlier.
Yeah, his hair is blonde.
Yeah, I gotta get that properly taken care of. Need to properly show that. How do you render blonde, wavy hair with ink?
Very little ink.
Right.
It's the
Focus
shirt.
more on the.
I want the shirt jacket combo.
Right. I don't know if I have room for another head on here. I was talking about that, and then I drew his jacket all the way down here and everything. I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze it in.
You got this.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, man. John Constantine. Yeah, he does have some different hairstyles, huh? I want to do. I don't know. That eye is not in the right spot.
Uh-oh.
Freaking eyes, man. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. That's alright.
It's crazy how minusculely they can be off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could just be like it's a microscopic distance that you gotta move the pupil over, or you gotta move the edge of the eye, and it just totally fixes it. It's crazy how small of a change it can be. Have you experienced that where you'll be like drawing something, you're working on the eye, you erase it, 10 or 15 times, and you get it there and it's close, or it just still looks wonky, and then you just make like the tiniest little change and it looks just right.
I'm actively doing it right now.
Actually do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope it comes together for you quickly, because that can be a frustrating experience, man.
Yeah, dude.
Not a fun time sometimes. But that's just part of the fun. That's just part of the that's the price you got to pay, right? You want to be this, we're trying to do all this stuff, make this cool art and everything. We got to go through the struggle of drawing the second eye.
I just wanted to avoid it, but no, I gotta address it just like what you're saying.
You just draw him winking or something, or give him like a scar over his eye. He was just in battle.
I put him in shadow. A lot of shadow.
Yeah.
You can never go wrong with shadow, bro.
I like that.
Shadows to take care of it. That's why Batman is so fun.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pretty great character, man. Just as far as like character design and silhouette. Talk about an iconic silhouette, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, doesn't get much more great than that.
I don't know. I don't know if this is reading off the way I want, but I'm gonna keep working with it. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
I think it's yours.
This page.
My man's is deep in thought right there. I like that.
Yeah, he's contemplating a problem. I want to put something down here though. Although I wanted to draw a demon. I was talking about that earlier. I wanted to draw another demon. But I didn't. Just drawing him. What could I fit down here? Maybe nothing. Maybe I make this a full page thing. Or maybe not. Sit back, take a sip of the beverage, let the brain think for a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes, do you? I was just gonna ask, like, do you do that? Do you sometimes just take a step away from whatever it is you're doing?
It's something I've been doing more. Something I've learned to do. Yeah.
Something you've been doing more. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does help. You know? Just to like, I don't know, of your eyes or something, or like look at something else, you know, and just kind of, I don't know. It does help, I think. But it's not easy to do sometimes because, especially, at least for me personally, if I'm having a problem in the drawing or an issue I'm trying to fix, it's difficult to stop thinking about it. To stop erasing the second eye, you know, and trying to fix it. I want to fix it. I don't want to leave it looking all wonky like that. You know, like you feel uncomfortable. It's like when you're, like if music is playing or something, and it, you know, it's building up and it stops right before the last resolving note, you know, that finishes the thing or whatever. It just this uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
You need completion.
Yeah, right, bro. And so, but sometimes it's worth it to push through that uncomfortableness and give yourself a break for a minute. Try and fix, you know, the mess that you made. But I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. If I want to draw something down here, or not. Maybe I'll just leave this as is. I could finish, have it keep going down. This could just be a little chilled pencil, because this is on the back of the other piece.
Is it?
One single Constantine sketch. Yeah, so like I just want to leave it in pencil. You know, 'cause I think that could be cool. Like if you have, like if I bought a drawing from someone, right, an artist I like, you know, and then I just like, let's say I buy this drawing, you know, it comes in the mail, I'm like, oh, that's cool or whatever, and I'm looking at it and I flip it over and there's just some pencil sketches on the back, you know, whether it's like this one is the same character or maybe it's just random sketches from their sketchbook. I'd be like, oh, yo, that's cool, yo.
Yeah.
And it's like an extra bonus kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah. So, I think it'd be cool.
Is that the approach you're going to go for?
I don't know. I think on this one, yeah. But because I want to get it set up to be able to do that, to be able to offer this stuff, you know, have it out there. Because since you know the show thing and stuff that you're doing, which is doing really well, it's just kind of difficult for me, right? I know we talked about this, but you know, still looking at the whole online route and all that.
Yeah.
As of now, everyone's gonna have to stay tuned. You know, just keep saving your pennies and get ready for when the website launches. and then we'll have I want to have everything, the sketches from the stream,
Yeah.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to have those and have, you know, different sizes and different, price points,
Yep.
obviously,
Right.
right? I was thinking about doing some post-it sketches again.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I was thinking about that because, that's another thing that's like, like a sketchbooks is like one thing, right? A little sketchbook piece, but you could even still have the post-its, maybe another smaller thing,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or whatever, or just its own separate thing. Because let me see if I have one here. Oh, I got these sketch cards too. I forgot about these. But I have like my post-its, for anyone who's just hanging out, who I hadn't seen for a while, last year.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I was doing these daily post-it note, drawings. Or I was using marker note every day. I would do a different, whatever thing. I was doing it for a while, and some of them I took and turned into these little, almost like trading card kind of things. Which there's a few. I have this Pikachu one right here, which I did for
Oh,
for
bro.
my oldest son. But it's got
Yeah.
like I got the thing on the back, the little chin strap, and it's laminated, so it's
Yeah.
protected or whatever. But yeah, these are kind of cool. There's a couple of them out there. There's a couple of them out there. You know who you are. You got them, bro. Shout out to Austin, bro. I got my guy Austin. He's got a few of those.
Does he?
He's the freaking real OG for sure, right there. But yeah, he's got a few of those. I did a few of those for him. Um, yeah, pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so I was thinking about getting back into that, or like not getting back into it, but that being an option or something.
How much would you, if you were to take those to a show to sell them, how much would you sell them for?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I think I think it would. Hard to say.
Yeah.
It would depend on if I had them laminated like this, like if I was doing this version of them
Yeah.
versus like just having like the post-its, like
Yeah.
in a little plastic sleeve or whatever. Like you just double the post-its on there and have it be. But I don't know. That's a tough one, man.
You should
Put me on
think
the
about
spot.
that. Yeah, you should think about it, even if you're not laminating or you're just doing it. Like,
Right,
how much are you doing it
right,
for?
right. Yeah, yeah. That's a good point, and because it would need to be relative to, what are the sketchbook pieces going for, right? What
I
am I
think you
aiming?
should make it relative to whatever. It's your artwork. It's your personal thing.
Right.
I say
Yeah.
price it for whatever you feel like you want to price your artwork for. However, depending on how you price it, just depends on how often people are gonna buy it, and you'll kind of
Yeah.
get a confirmation that maybe that ain't the price that you should have. But
Right.
I'll never. That's one thing that I don't do, especially me being like I go to events and I'm selling pieces and stuff. If I'm gonna buy from someone, I never haggle because I know what that's like. And fortunately
Right.
enough, I haven't had to go through it a lot as a artist, like what I'm doing now, to where
Really.
people were always trying to change my prices or trying to get stuff on sale. I haven't had that problem, and I'm so thankful
Right.
for it because either I'm pricing my pieces accurately to what people feel the quality is, or
Right.
they just the I don't know, maybe the impression I made in person. But I haven't had to deal with somebody trying to. There's only been like one time where someone wanted something lower.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was such a bad look. It was such a bad look. I said, "Ugh, bro, you,
Yeah. You got
yeah,
the ick.
yeah." I got the serious ick. I was
Ah, you're like,
trash.
bro, it's only $15, man.
Yeah, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
If it
yeah,
ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So it is. You got to find the balance, right? Because it's like
yeah,
obviously move your product and you want, you're trying to make some sales, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you also don't want to undercut yourself.
No, you
And
don't.
not everybody can afford everything.
And that's one thing you understand when you kind of go into the business of sales. Essentially, that's what we're doing, sales. You gotta,
Right.
you gotta realize that the world is changing, and not everyone's gonna have that extra money to just go and pay. But then apparently they do, because here you are at an event and they're there. They
Yeah,
had to
that's
pay to
true.
get in there or whatever the case may be. So it's like it can't have been that bad. You're out.
Right. And you can't you can't put your financial situation on other people, right?
True.
Like you can't be like, well, or that or the opposite. I'm not spending $50 on a freaking drawing.
Exactly.
I can't necessarily. You know,
This Constantine looks like young, and I don't think I like it.
really.
Again, I'm just throwing up bricks today.
I don't think so. No, it's
No,
not bad.
you're kind of.
It's okay.
You're just
It's
nice.
alright. It's alright, bro. It's alright. I'm just kidding. Not bad, but I'm trying to. Man, I can see. I have a pose. I have something in my head right now that I want to draw. But I don't know if I can do it.
Man.
But I'm riddled self-doubt and a lack of confidence, and I'm an imposter.
No.
No, I just don't know what it looks like. I'm trying to think. I don't even know what I would search for a reference for this. I guess I think. It's a pose. There's a pose that I want, an angle, and ooh, I could do that. Ooh. Okay, let me think. Well, that's. Do you ever have it happen, bro, where you are like, you have an idea, and you're, let's say, looking for reference for your idea,
Mm-hmm.
and you see something else that is not what you were looking for, but kind of derails your train of thought and makes you want to. It's just like, you know what I mean? Have you experienced that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know
Like it's
exactly
like
what you mean.
what you're thinking of, but it's different, and it like sends you down a whole nother trail, and you're like, oh man, wait, which idea is better? Which idea is the right one?
Yep.
What do I do? What am I doing with my life?
I've been there.
How did it get bad? You know.
I've been there. I've been there. Trust me.
Let me see. Okay, here we go. This is pretty close. This is kind of close. It's not really it though. All right, it's okay. I think I can work with this. Man, I don't know. All right.
I have the issue where he's just a regular dude, and I be trying to I can't beef him up, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's not that type of hero.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that is tough, man. Honestly, it's tough to not give everybody a nice, square, thick jaw,
Mm-hmm.
big old meaty neck. Straps coming out of their ears. So it's hard being an artist, bro.
It is. It is, man. Like, what was I thinking?
Big meaty traps.
What was I thinking?
Right? I don't think you were thinking clearly. No, I think it's just. I think it's kind of like a brain disease kind of thing, where you're just kind of stuck with it, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, for better or for worse, like, hey, this is just your life now, bro. So better deal with it. Better get to drawing.
I gotta. Yeah. I'm telling you. You just wait. Once I figure it out, I'm gonna go back to primitive shapes and start over. I be trying to start over every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months, that's what it feels like. I be on a course for reset every 3 months.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Overall drawing skill.
Yeah.
Feels like everything's going well for a while, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you do that again?
I be feeling bamboozled.
Yeah, for real. Oh god. Oh yeah, man. It's hard out here. It's tough in these streets. But you know what I mean? That's why they made sidewalks.
That's why they made
Streets
what?
ain't for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks, bro. Streets ain't for everybody.
I was like, where did sidewalks come from? Like, what?
Yeah. Baby. So, oh god. Alright, where's gonna leave this? Oh,
What you got on the agenda for today? You got a busy day ahead?
probably, yeah. Yeah. I need to fix something. I need to, I don't know. I don't know exactly what I'm doing today. There's a couple things that need to be done, but I don't know what exactly I'm doing today. After this, I'll be get the kids, from school after this, and then do whatever I'm told, probably. What about you?
Now that you put me on the spot, I don't remember what I was supposed to do today.
Hey.
I don't know. I gotta pick up the kids from school, but that's super later.
Yeah.
I need to get back on my workout. I have a couple commissions that I need to be working on. Bro, I have so many things that like I should be doing, could be doing, but am I doing? No.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, the answer is no. The answer is no if you wanted to know where that was leading.
It's alright, man. It'll get done eventually.
Eventually.
I feel you though on the working out, bro. We've been a couple weeks without fridge now, almost,
Yeah.
And so it's the food intake has not been what it should be or what it has been.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like at the point where we're all feeling it, we're just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm ready to cook something and get everything back together.
Are you the cooker at your house?
It depends, but I have been for a while recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we have some. It kind of depends though. Like before this third kid, we were both doing it. She was doing a lot of it, but we were both kind of doing it,
Uh-huh.
And then when just during the whole process of him being born and everything, I kind of just started doing it all. So recently I've been doing most of it, yeah. Which I don't mind, but I also don't really do anything crazy.
Right.
I'm not like, it's not like something I'm super good at or whatever,
Yeah.
It's just something I do, like it's whatever.
I feel you.
But it's
My wife does all the cooking. I
Yeah.
try to keep the. She does the
Oh
that way
yeah,
when,
right.
cause man, I be ready to eat, and then you gotta wait for the kitchen to be clean.
Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, feel that.
I be getting hangry, so I'm like,
Yep.
I gotta make sure that when it's time, y'all just get straight to it.
Yeah. The dishes are clean.
Yeah.
Pots are ready to go.
Hmm.
You just go ahead. Make it happen. I like that. I like that. I like that. But I don't like this. Like, I don't like it. I'm erasing it. Erasing. I want. Okay. I know now. Maybe. I don't know if I don't know if I got no clue what I'm doing.
Have you hit an artist block yet?
Like in my career so
Yeah.
far. Oh yeah, for sure. Multiple times.
How do you get out of it personally?
Um, well, a lot of times I kind of it feels like I'll try to get out of it, you know,
Hmm.
but it just doesn't really work. And so I don't know if it's partially a timing thing, like I gotta kind of wait it out.
Hmm.
Um, but also it's been the same. It is the same thing that helps me every time, which is to make my sketches, my drawing as low pressure as possible. I'll just if so when I'm having trouble, when I don't want to draw anything, when I got no ideas, I don't want to draw Batman, I don't want to draw anything, right?
Yeah.
Like you said, you got that block. I will just shoot for a time. Like I'll be like, I want to just draw for 5 minutes every day, for example. That's something I've used before. Um, or just I'll just have the goal of just drawing every day, like not even like having that be the baseline,
Hmm.
and whether it's just I, drew a couple boxes or a little wonky face,
Hmm.
as long as I'm doing something, um, and that every time when I reduce the pressure and I just make sure that I show up, I always get back into it pretty
You
quickly.
always show out.
Every single time. Well, I don't know about showing out, but I get
Hmm.
I get through the
Just say
block.
it. Just say it. You always
Uh,
show out.
hey man, hey,
No chill.
no chill. Oh, yo, that's a throwback.
No chill.
That's a
Every time,
throwback.
every time you show up, you show out. That's why we called you No Chill way back in the day.
Throwback. Damn, that's crazy. It'll make me start reminiscing over here. Jeez. Back when we were doing the Daredevils and the man, what was the other first? Remember that Daredevil we did?
Batman. We did that Batman
Yeah,
piece.
yeah,
Uh, we was trying to do everything, to be honest.
that's wild. Yeah, we was about it for sure. That was fun. That was fun times. Back in the olden days. My kids would say. Back in the olden days. Back in the olden days when you guys were kids,
Have you
they
used
had
that? Have you used that on your kid yet? Back in my day.
in my day.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Tell you the truth. You have,
I,
haven't
I've,
you?
I've spoken about the past. For sure. May have used that verbiage. Yeah, possible. Back in my day, you had to rewind the video or you could watch it again. You had to sit there and let the whole tape rewind. Back in my day, you had to blow on your game to make it work.
Bro.
You clean off the discs with your shirt and pray that those scratches weren't enough to break the game.
Uh-uh. Man, I can't even like remember the last game I feel like I bought Back when it was
Oh,
like that kind of stuff, you know?
yeah, yeah. No, me neither. It's been a long time. I do have some. I mean, I have still like my old games. You know, not like that old, like that old. You know, I do have a GameCube though,
Nice.
and I have Super Smash Brothers Melee for the
Yes.
Nintendo GameCube.
I
You ever
remember
played
when
that
that
game?
first came out. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You've heard of that game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah.
Smash Bros. I remember Super Smash Bros. Oh man.
For real.
Who was it?
How old is
Falcon? Was it Falcon? That
Yeah,
was,
Captain Falcon. Yeah.
and my cousin used to always use him, and we used to hit him with the bat.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, but he used to use like Star Fox and would just be cheating, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
That,
hell, Star Fox?
for real. That game is crazy, man. It's got a huge competitive scene too, even like still today.
Right. It does.
And it's like it's kind of a hard game to not just like a hard game to get a hold of, but it is like you still got to pay for it. You know, like if you're to go buy a Melee disc, you know, you gotta. It's not like a cheap old game.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta pay someone to give it to you. Pay them some money. Before you pay them full price. At least it was before. I used to be pretty into Smash back in the day. That was one of my early obsessions, I guess.
When did you? So did you have one of those like Game Boys, the color ones, Game Boy Colors, where they were red, blue, or yellow?
Yeah. I had the blue one, I think. Yeah, I was still pretty young. But yeah, we did have one. I remember I used to play. I actually used to play a Fantastic Four game on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you'd be Johnny Storm and stuff. You'd be going around, and you know, it was like what's it called? Like a side scroll thing. Is that what they're called?
Yeah. A side
One of
mission.
those, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fantastic Four. I used to play that a lot.
Well, this Constantine low key looked like a villain right here.
Maybe he is.
I don't
He's
think
like
I drew him right.
He's an anti-hero. You can draw him like that.
This is true. This is true.
It's just your style. That's all you gotta say. All good. Be good.
Why does he look like that? It's just my style.
No, you don't like my artistic visions?
No.
It's rude, bro.
That don't look like Constantine.
It looks like trash, bro.
That don't look like who you said it is. It's all it is.
Right?
I ain't trying to
It's
be
a hard
mean.
thing.
It don't look like. Now, if you'd have said it was his cousin, that would be
his
better.
cousin, yeah. There we go.
You ever have that? Have you ever done a commission or something like that, and then when you were going through like the initial steps, it was like, yeah, that don't look like the character.
Yeah.
Have you
For
really?
sure. Yeah, well, I had this one. I haven't had someone say that to me, or actually, I actually have, but it wasn't the character that looked wrong. It was the likeness. I was drawing. It's actually my friend Dominic, that guy that I'm doing the story with.
Yeah.
He, I was drawing him and his daughter in like My Hero Academia characters.
Yeah.
And it took a couple tries for me to get the likeness right.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, bro, no, that's the wrong color." He's like, "That's not what her hair looks like." He's like, "No, that's wrong, bro." You know.
Yeah.
And I fixed it, and it did look better. You know, like, thanks, man. But
did
for the
it.
most part, people usually don't point out the mistakes. Like I was doing a Eisen piece for this guy at work, Ben. Shout out to Ben. But I was doing this Eisen, and in my original sketches, I drew him too short. Bro was his legs. I was trying to do, I was trying to do some, like with the camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But instead of it looking like a cool perspective, bro just looked like he was 5'4". You know, like his legs were not long enough.
Yeah.
And he never said anything. He was like, "Oh, looks cool, man. Keep on going." You know, because I was sending like the update sketches. You know,
Yeah.
like, "Is this cool, bro?" He's like, "Yeah, that's cool, man. Go for it." And then I would be like looking at the sketch, like a couple days later, and I'd be like,
"You lied to me."
Yeah, I'm like flipping the canvas, and I'm like, something ain't lining up here.
Yeah.
But
I had something like that. I was doing a commission back when I had first started doing pop-ups over at, and mind you, this was the swap meet in the area that I had lived. That's where I started at. And he wanted a Ryu and Ken the Eagle, right? Ooh. And I got it, and I killed it, right? But at first, and he was very polite about it. He was like, "Oh, Ryu's face looks a little odd." I said, "Oh." I instantly got super self-conscious. I said, "I'll just give you your money back. I don't want to do it no more." Nah, I didn't say all that. But that's how you feel. You know what I mean? You like, damn. Because I know that, it's like I can do it. And I know that I want it to look good. But I also, if I'm charging you for it, I don't want it to be... Yeah, I don't want you to be unsatisfied with it.
Yep, for sure. I know what you mean.
I make his ears so damn big.
It can be kind of stressful, man, doing commissions.
Yeah.
Even if it's, you're doing it for your homies or whatever, there's still, obviously, you want it to look good. And it's like, man, bro, what if I just completely ruin this,
Yeah.
This is my guy, I can't do that. But it's worth it.
At that point, I just increased the price. This is one of a kind. This is special now. Because this is growth.
Yeah.
I was just playing.
I went through a whole character development.
For real.
Doing this picture for you.
You have no idea. But as we're going down this art journey, and I'm starting to see some of those changes. Like, I want to draw more full bodies, but then I also want to draw regular people. I also want to draw animals or animal type creatures and stuff like that. And eventually, I think I might try realism and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It sounds good.
Is that something you've ever tried before?
No. No.
But you think you might be interested in it?
I don't know. I think it's like a natural evolution, though. Sometimes,
Yeah.
to what you're going through, or the interest that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I've kind of gone in the opposite direction, I think.
Really?
When I first started drawing, I was drawing just real people, regular. I was doing a lot of faces. Was the first thing I really got into. I tried some drawing locations, kind of plein air or whatever. I wouldn't actually go places. I would just look at pictures, and draw locations and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was cool. It was whatever. But then I got really into drawing faces, and it would just be regular, not characters, just regular portraits and stuff. But now I'm much more interested in cartooning.
Really?
I think, yeah. At least that's what I'm leaning more towards, because I don't know. I'm definitely really drawn to that when stuff like is obviously a drawing or is obviously, you know, a drawing, I guess, or art, right? It's not real, but it still manages to get that special appeal to it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, and it looks good, you know, or it's something simple, but it still looks good. Which, like, I don't know. I mean, growing up, that's what a lot of my, like, the stuff I was into was. You know, like, I was really into anime and, like, animation type stuff, you know, which isn't very realistic, right?
Yeah.
It is cartoons. But for whatever reason, when I started drawing, I was like, I'm going to draw portraits. And now I find that I think I want to go more in the cartooning kind of direction.
Me too.
But I don't know.
I feel like
It's
I
hard.
do too. I feel like, yeah, but I also feel like I don't be taking my time. You understand?
Yeah.
Like I don't be, you know, like I be rushing the process. You know, I understand I'm supposed to trust the process, but I be rushing the process sometimes. I don't know if a lot of artists deal with that, but shit, I know I do.
I definitely deal with, like, I think rushing the overall process, or maybe I think of it more like creative ADHD, right?
Yeah.
Like you're talking about, you know, you want to draw regular people, you want to draw animals, you want to draw characters, you want to draw realism, right? Like it's like I want to do it all.
I want to do it all, man.
I'm literally like, you can show me something and like, yes, I would like to do that. I would like to try that.
Right.
Learn how to do it. And which is cool, but at the same time, it kind of keeps. I feel like, for me, it can keep me in a place of being mediocre at lots of things.
Ooh, he said mediocre.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, like, cause I definitely, there are times when I feel like, dang, you know, I'm just freaking mediocre at lots of things. And it's like, what if I didn't do all these things, and instead I spent that time doing 2 or 3 things, you know, that were closely related, or doing just one thing, you know, like I'd be freaking goated. I could draw the other eye. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like how you brought it.
You know,
I like how you brought it full circle. Good job.
I was supposed to say,
Good job.
I could draw both. It would be symmetrical. It would look right. Pupils would be the correct size, you know. But instead, I'm over here painting and drawing Constantine, you know.
But you got
But
a
also,
whole look. You got a whole like demon in the background, dude.
yeah,
That's cool.
thanks, man.
I'm telling you. I feel like we got to get back to some practice sessions, even offline. Practicing is cool. Practicing is cool when it's in front of a crowd, but when you practice, like we gotta be able to just be raw and unafraid for it to look like absolute shit.
Yeah, I agree. And do some studies and stuff, like we've been talking about. You know, it's like we got a long list of things we want to do. You know, we want to do it all.
We want to do it all, man. Where do we start? What are the 2 things you think I should work on? Because I don't want you to say what you feel like you. What do you feel like I should work on? 2 things.
Two things that you should work on.
Yep.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say hands
Agreed.
and legs.
Legs. Agreed.
Hands and legs.
Hands and legs. So why do you say that? Do you feel like maybe it's the length of leg that I'm missing? Is it the structure of leg that might need a little bit of improvement?
Well, To be honest, I think that legs are just kind of difficult, and I think that we just don't draw them very often.
Yeah.
I think they're difficult for me personally. I know that you said what you should work on, but I think for both of us, it's something that is more difficult than it should be because we don't really do it as often as. I don't think we draw quads as often as we draw biceps.
Yeah.
I definitely don't draw abs as much as I draw triceps and freaking side delts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know you know what I'm saying? It's like that's how it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my thinking on that one.
I get you. I agree. I feel like that's some of the stuff that I need to work on. Definitely hands.
Yeah, that's what I've been feeling recently. I've been drawing a few more hands because of that. Like it's been on my mind that they should be easier than they are.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
But that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, I be telling myself, I'll be like, man, if you want to do this, you gotta take it serious. You gotta put in the specified work.
Right.
And I say it like that because I draw all the time, but I also know that just drawing all the time isn't going to get me where I want to go at the pace that I want to go. You'll get there eventually, but it's going to take a while for it to happen naturally, right?
Right.
You would think. So, I know that if I want to get where I want to go at the pace that I want to go, then I need to do some more specified work. Practice with a purpose, If I'm going to have a practice session for hands, then that's all that I need to draw, hands. I need to practice that. I be getting distracted, like you said. I'll start it or whatever, but then here comes Batman.
Yep. Here comes a 6-character challenge.
You too loud.
Whatever.
You too loud. You too loud.
No, I get it, bro. Because it's like let me see. If I look through my sketchbook right now, I got this too. This Gwen and Spider-Punk. Did I ever show you that?
Let me see. It's gotta show up in a minute.
Like my Peter and my Miles doing a spread of them.
Yeah.
I don't know if
it hasn't loaded yet. Hold on. I'm waiting.
It'll get there.
There, I see your Spider-Punk. There you go.
Hands throughout here that I've been drawing, but then it kind of stops also. It's like there's some hands. Like here's a page full of hands. I did a video on hands. There's some more. I did a video talking about hands, and in the video I was using my hand as reference.
Yeah.
I held it on the paper and drew it right next to it, which was kind of cool. Which that is one thing that helps. I also, like I said, hands have been on my mind. But that is one thing that consistently helps me when I do draw hands, is I always use my hands for reference.
Yeah.
Which, like, when you say it out loud, I don't know. It sounds kind of obvious, but, like, I would never do that before. It's something that Evan had mentioned to us. Shout out to Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he would just be like, look at your hand. Look at your freaking hand, bro. It's right there. Just draw it. And ever since then, it's like, it's just so obvious.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just like, and my girlfriend's always talking smack about it. I'll be like sitting there drawing, I'm like turning my fist around at different angles. I'm like, she's like, you look so stupid right now. I'm like, bro, it's For reference, I need to know what the fingers look like from this angle. I need it. You look so dumb.
Thanks,
Stare
man.
at your hand like that.
Right.
Like, I know, I get it. Fine. We'll see who's laughing when I draw this fist properly.
Who has the last laugh now?
Exactly, yes.
I know the work, like the practice work that we should do, primitive shapes, is gonna make everything easier in the long run, and then you'll be able to draw from memory, right? But
What do you mean when you say
process.
primitive shapes? Do you mean like squares and circles, or like
Yep.
cubes and spheres?
Squares, circles, and then you got to turn them into cubes and all of that, cylinders, and then start moving them around. I'll do it, and I'll do it for a page or so, but then after that, it'll never be done again.
Mm,
You know?
I know, bro. That's definitely worth doing. I've done a lot of that. Definitely helps.
Yeah. I
Big,
imagine.
I know. You know, I'm a big cube guy.
Yeah.
Like drawing boxes and cubes. And that's actually one thing. We were talking about, like, what helps to get out of art block. And honestly, a lot of my sketch pages when I'm in an art block is boxes and cylinders and just like random stuff like that. Like I'll draw, or like so I'll do. I like doing cylinders like this right here. I'll sometimes draw just a regular one, or I like drawing them and turning them into like a cup. It's something I like doing. So you draw on top of the cylinder.
Yeah.
And do a little cup like that. You can make it a coffee cup. Give it a little thing with some shading on it. You can draw something coming out of the coffee cup.
Yeah.
That's classic, bro. If you're dealing with art block, man, this is the freaking cure right here.
This is it.
Draw the coffee cup. Okay, here we go, coffee cup. And then draw something coming out of it. Whatever is coming to mind. Just do it. And it's a lot of fun. It's something it's so chill,
Mm-hmm.
Because there's literally no pressure for it to look good, right? And it's just hanging out, just drawing out a little coffee cup. And using, like you said, those primitive shapes. So we can draw this right here.
Look at that. Man.
Just hanging out, drawing something. I'm not gonna actually draw that. Let's draw something else.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude that I have in a lot of it now.
What? Just draw something?
Yeah.
Just draw something. It's a lot of fun, man. And yeah, we should do that. We should do some cube and cylinder drawings. I actually saw something about that. This guy was doing art tips, and he said the challenge or the exercise he gave people was to draw a boxer punching, but with just using like squares and circles and like shapes, not even forms.
Oh, really?
Just using stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a pretty cool idea.
Man,
That's the guy.
I always draw when I'm doing like the lips. I always have the little divot at the wrong part.
That's a tough one.
I hate it.
Yeah, that definitely is annoying. That is annoying. I'm still drawing this coffee cup thing. I gotta get back to my Constantine. Got distracted. I just love stuff like this, man. Love it. This is honestly like, I don't know. I like doing cool drawings, obviously, you know, and I do enjoy the process of doing a long piece. But I do really enjoy doing little stuff like that, little sketches, little just weird stuff, you know, just stuff that just doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do really enjoy that kind of stuff too.
I get you, dude.
For sure. So yeah, everybody stay tuned for the primitive shapes or the forms video challenge where Dgraves is going to be drawing it's going to fill pages drawing things. We're going to draw objects and things with boxes.
There you
with
have
circles
it.
and square.
There
I'm a fan of boxes, but so actually that's something that I should do too. I haven't done the shape part of that exercise as much. You know, I've mostly worked with form. Just that's what I was just drawn to originally, right? Making stuff. That's what I wanted to learn. It's like I want my drawings to look 3D. You know, I want it to look like it's actually there on the paper. You know.
Yep.
So that's what I did. I kept practicing that. I mean, I can draw a square, bro. How do I make that thing look real?
We're gonna have to do that after all the other challenges we got going.
For real.
I got like 20 challenges, and they're all worth it.
Learning from every single one. Oof, I'm gonna have to redraw that hand though. Speaking of hands, it's just a little simple one, but I was going a little too slow. My pen thickened up on me. My line got too thick, and I just effed it up.
Oh man, bring it back.
It's okay, yeah, it's no problem. I got my white acrylic pen right here. Give it a little shake, and it'll be all right. Ain't no thing. Let me see. What's this? Let me see. Come on. Get the paint start coming out here a little better. That finger is probably okay.
I'm filling in these shadows, and on one of them, I feel like it's not exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It looked better in my mind. The execution. That's what it is. It's the execution.
Yeah, man. Isn't that just how it always goes, though?
Shit, it seems
Never
like
looks as cool as it does in the mind.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I get you.
To us, at least. You know, the viewer, the people who didn't make it get their own experience of it. But for us, at least, it usually doesn't live up to what we wanted.
That's a fact.
Or for me. Maybe I should say for me. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to speak for anybody else. But for me, oh, man, I'm just always falling short. That's okay. He's still having fun. At the end of the day, that's my 5-year-old son. He really likes drawing. He likes drawing with me and stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, but he always says, it's so funny, man. I love it. he'll be drawing or something. He'll be like, "Oh, I messed that up. Or that doesn't look good or something," And then he'll be like, "But it's okay. Art's just about having fun. It doesn't have to be perfect." I'm like, "Let's go, bro. Preach to him."
The whole time you're looking at, like, who told you that? No.
Right.
Everything
You
needs
didn't
to
learn
be.
that from me, bro. That's for sure.
Who told you that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Funny. But I love it. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
That's
You just keep
good,
having
dude.
fun.
Exactly.
You just keep having fun over there. I'm gonna stress out about this second half. But yeah, it's cool. We'll sit down and draw together, and it's pretty funny. Or if not funny, it's fun. My baby too. He always wants to steal my pens from me and everything. Like if I go sit down, he's on me. He's over there. He's down at the floor, looking up, like whining, trying to steal my pen. He'll steal my pens and then just throw them on the floor. But he does though. He'll hold them he'll hold them correctly. In his hand. Sit there and move it up and down. He does color too on the paper sometimes. But he just likes picking stuff up and acting like he's colored. Yeah, he's been doing that for a while too. I mean, he's just turned 1, but he's been doing that like for a little bit now.
Yeah.
So, yep, he might be the one to, carry it on. I guess we'll see.
Oh, watch out. What about your other boys? Do they draw?
Yeah, my 5-year-old likes it, and my oldest, he does like it, but he's not like super into it.
Yeah.
He goes through periods though, like he's gone through times where he does want to draw more and stuff. And he has like the other day I have some canvases sitting around, and I wanted to paint on one. And so I got a couple of them. I was gonna paint one, and my 5-year-old was gonna paint one too. And then my oldest comes in. He's like, "Oh, yo, we're painting." Like, "Oh, I'm taking this canvas. I'm painting on this one." And he painted on it and everything. And so he is into it, but he's not like, doing it all the time either.
Yeah. Dude.
But it's cool. It's cool. He did his little painting. I don't know where it is, but.
I told you that Jeremiah watches us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
Anytime I say like, "Oh, we're gonna stream," or "I want to stream," he be trying to watch.
That's so cool.
Oh yeah, but he's like an artist, so he'd be like, "Nah, Dad, that ain't how that look." So then I tell him, "Don't watch.
Don't watch. Yeah.
I don't need it."
That's funny. Yeah, for real. I don't need that view.
I don't need that. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and watch your video games. I don't need that.
For real. Mine will not watch the stream.
No.
No, I've tried a couple times. Like when we're done, I'll be like, "Yo, guys, I'm gonna put the stream on the TV. All right, we can check out the stream." They're like, nah, Dad, no thanks.
That means the art isn't cool enough. I need to make my art cool enough. You need to make your art cool enough.
I do, bro. I'm trying. I don't think this Constantine piece is the one, but I'm trying. We'll see. We'll see what they think. I'll ask them when I get them from school. Always show them what I did that day, and well, my 5-year-old, he just likes everything. He's like, "Oh, that's great. That's good. I love it. I like it. He likes it all. He's just real nice."
Yeah.
But my oldest one will give me honest feedback.
That's right. That's what we need.
He's like, "That ain't it, Dad."
He was like, "So when you was drawing this piece, what was you thinking?"
Yeah. Right, yeah, pretty much, man. Why does it look like that? Because I'm just like, oh man. Don't hit me with the why does it look like that?
What was you thinking? And then you posted it?
Yeah. It's funny though, because sometimes I'll show him sketch or whatever, and I'm like, "I don't really like it." He's like, "Yeah, it's not that good," or whatever,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "I don't know if I should post it." He's like, "Nah, you should post it." I'm really? Why? He's like, cause you never know, you might still get some likes and follows, man. You should post it. I'm like, okay. So he does still encourage me to post stuff,
That's the man.
but he'll let me know that it's not good. You know?
Yeah. He said, I
I'm
don't
like,
want you to.
yeah. She's like, yeah.
He's like, I don't want you to feel like I'm endorsing this mediocrity right here,
For
but
real.
I don't want you to not chase your dreams, kid.
That's it, exactly. It's funny, man.
It'd be your own kids, man.
Yeah, he's right though. He's right though. I have multiple times posted things that I'm not proud of, and still gotten, metrics, gotten like followers or subscribers or whatever, or like people are favoriting the video or stuff. And I'm like, man, that thing is trash, bro. But that's just my opinion, or it's just my whatever from how the picture looks to me. Like we were talking about, the people see our art differently than we do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it to just put it out there because maybe you just aren't seeing it the same way as everybody else.
Facts.
But also, sometimes it's just trash.
How do you know the difference?
You post it and see what happens.
Oh no! The popular.
You don't get any. Yeah. You don't get any. If the video doesn't do well, then the picture is not good.
Ugh.
I base my entire judgment of quality on my art is how well it performs on social media.
It could just be an off day or the bad time. You know what time you should be posting? Because I don't.
I don't know. That's true. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it definitely happens where if I like a drawing, if I really like something, and it just totally flops, it makes me think like, oh, maybe, like, why did I like that?
Yeah.
Maybe that's really not that good. Or if I do a drawing I don't like, and then it does okay, or it doesn't flop, then I'll be like, oh, actually, that drawing's actually pretty good. I like that drawing,
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually not too bad.
It sounds funny, but there is some truth to it.
Yeah, no, I've been there. So, look, this is what I've gotten so far. Oh, I should have this cigarette coming up of this one. I guess it was the other one. It was the other one that I had the cigarette on. I was like, didn't I have a cigarette on this guy?
Nice. Those look cool, bro. I like those. I like it. Definitely brought those together. Real nice.
So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna start cleaning it up a little bit.
Yep, I'm just doing a little bit of finishing hatching on this. It's about that time.
It's about that.
Should probably put some shading on Constantine though. I'm just working on the monster. Forgot Constantine was even in this picture. Just kidding.
That's funny.
I was just drawing the monster, man. Some of this in here. Bam, 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 bam. Quick little messy hatching. Fine. It's alright. It's alright. This will be a cheaper sketch. You guys will be able to get this one for cheap. Real cheap. Real cheap.
Are you selling?
I mean, once I get the site up, yeah, this would definitely be something that would be available. Yeah. This would be, just like a cheaper little sketch thing.
Yeah.
Something affordable for people to, be able to support their favorite artist and have something cool, they can hang up in their bathroom or whatever. little sketch for the people. But yeah, it'll all be available. I think that there's not many things that I would keep for myself, or that I wouldn't have, like, available. It can all go. You know what I mean?
I do. I got
what about
product.
That product. Is everything product, you think, for you? Are there drawings that you do that you keep for yourself?
No. So if I like something, like if I don't know, if it's traditional, the goal is to get it out to the public. If it's digital and I like it, I'm for sure putting it up on the wall. I'm for sure doing that.
Right, but you're not like, but traditional, when it comes to traditional stuff, it's
out.
It's something
It's
you're trying
product.
to do. Yeah.
It's something that I'm trying to get out to the folk.
Yeah, I agree. My entire sketchbook is available. You're scrolling through TikTok where you see a picture you like, you can have it.
I think there's a lot of things in my sketchbook that I would like, but I think the sketchbooks might be for me unless I sell the sketchbook as a whole. I don't want to rip any pages out of the sketchbook.
Right. Yeah, I get that. That's something for me too, because like I really like sketchbooks. So that's like the main thing I've drawn in throughout my art career.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I think I would sell them all. Really.
You gotta catch them all.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think that it's but I don't know. Maybe that's me being short-sighted, because I do really like looking back at old sketchbooks.
Yeah.
That's something that I do like doing. Like I have some down here. I got some really old ones down here. And it's cool to go back, and like, oh yeah, actually I got one of my box ones right here, check this out. So, this is from, I don't have a date on it, but like, this is a sketchbook there's a bunch of ellipses, this was one of my first few, this is from 2020, okay, there's a date, it's from 2020. A lot of it is just me freaking drawing boxes, trying to understand perspective. Oh yeah, I remember doing this exercise. You draw like a line going through the frame, and then you try and rotate a box around the line as it's going. But yeah, this is probably mostly a lot of boxes.
Look at that. But that's a lot of practice, dude.
Yeah. There's a snake. Yeah, I've definitely done a lot of practice. This has numbers. This is probably when I drew 100 boxes. The boxes got numbered. Oh no, there's more than 100. Hey, how many boxes are there? But then there's also like occasionally sketches in here somewhere. Oh yeah, these were a couple of the first ones I did. This is just a random picture I found. But this bottom one right here is a picture that my friend James sent me when he was in Japan. He was in Japan for a while, and he sent me some of the scenery there.
Wow!
I drew that from one of his pictures.
Oh, that's dope.
Just a bunch of random. This was, I don't know what that is. But yeah, so I've definitely done. It's cool. I do really like having sketchbooks, like I said, to look back at. Like this is cool, like I remember. Like this is from 2020, and I remember this is my front yard. I was trying to draw my front yard from an aerial perspective. So this is like the sidewalk. So I guess it was garbage day. There's garbage cans. This is a little trampoline. Freaking spiders, siren head. Oh my god. I drew. Yeah. This is pretty funny. So it's cool to see that, you know. I do really like having the sketchbooks, but yeah, I would probably sell them. If someone wanted some of my stuff, you know, like I'd probably sell them. But I don't know.
It looks good. I like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a cool little Constantine. So I got a couple done. Here. A couple of little sketches. Pencil, and then him facing off some kind of thing. Some kind of creature. Well, it doesn't look very demonic. I should have made it more demonic. But I wanted to do this. I wanted to have him facing off against something giant like this. John Constantine. I'm gonna watch the movie, bro. I'm gonna check the movie out.
You have to check it out and then let me know what you think, because it's worth it. I'm adding in a little bit more shadow.
I like that. I love those. Love those clean shadow shapes you got, man.
Thank you.
What's your thought process for making those? Are you like, so like for me, when I'm drawing something like that, I think about like the shape or the form of the thing, right? So like you have that one on the jacket right there. So I would be like trying to picture what the jacket fold would look like, and then like draw the shadow over that.
Yeah.
Where I think it would. How do you think about it? How do you get? Because you're very good and consistent with making bold, confident, clean shadow shapes, right? Like your shadow shapes are well defined. They're not like you know where they are.
Yeah.
What they look like.
Right.
All right. So what's your thought process for that?
Pretty much the same approach that you have. The approach that you have is probably the best approach that you could have for it. You just want to keep in mind the item that you're drawing, whatever that is, and then what shadow would place on it. So I guess you actually have to understand the forms. You know what I mean? Really understanding form is the best thing. But me, I try to keep it really simple. Just really simple. If the light's coming from the left, I want everything on the right to be darker. What I am trying to get better at, and I still need to improve. So now that you and I kind of have a good understanding of like shadow shapes, and even the placement of the shadow, trying to get those the thick to thin lines. So getting the lines, or which ones should actually be bold. That's what I'm working on right now. What is that called again?
Line weight.
Line weight. The line weight. I'm working on line weight, and I'm trying to make that look better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel you. It's definitely its own thing to think about.
Yeah. It is.
That makes sense. I like that. That's a good explanation.
What do you keep in mind when you're doing your shadow shapes?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, that's really just it. I think about them as I simplify it as much as I can, you know, and then just do the shading that I think it would be. Right? I'll picture it as a cylinder, or picture it as a sphere, and then I try to. Or one thing especially I've been thinking about recently, is trying to really just make the shape of the shadow cool.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not. I have a natural tendency to want to draw it like correctly, or like where it really would be, like draw what the real shadow would look like, you know.
Yeah.
But oftentimes it just doesn't look cool, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're drawing with straight black and white, like you're doing ink.
Yeah.
A big factor in an ink drawing looking cool is the shadow shapes not only being in the right spot, but them looking cool.
Yeah.
Right? The shape language itself is its own thing. You know, like there's some shapes just look cooler than other shapes.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's just a whole other thing
Yeah.
to think about. You know, like if I draw these two shapes right here.
Your camera went
Yeah.
off. I'm looking at a black screen.
Oh no, what the heck?
Did your phone die?
Oh, my phone died. Yeah. Wow. Man, come on, bro. It was definitely just there. I was just looking at my thing. It must have just died. I didn't
Yeah,
see the...
it just went off not that long ago.
Wow. Well, I drew these two shapes, okay, and one of them looks cooler than the other one. You're gonna have to take my word for it, you know?
Yeah.
Dang it, bro. Well, I guess that's the freaking sign right there.
That's it, huh?
It is about the time, too.
And
that's
it
crazy.
is.
I can't believe that died already.
Well,
But, yeah,
I'll be sending you these sketches so you can see. I'll put it in our chat.
Yeah, I'll do mine too once my phone turns back on. But yeah, that was cool doing some Constantine sketches.
Yeah, bro.
Neither of us have done a whole lot,
Uh-uh.
but I think we definitely got a bit of a grasp on him now. I definitely feel more comfortable drawing him.
Yeah, I'm happy to get to the characters that don't have masks. I want to draw faces like you. But here's my two Constantine sketches. I just tried to go with faces, really.
Yep, those look good, man. The jacket looks good. The clothes, you know, the clothing looks believable. Those proportions are looking nice, man. I think you nailed it.
Thank you.
Hair
I gotta work on the hair. That's my opportunity, you know. But it's okay. Soon enough.
It looks good though.
Thank
looks
you.
good though. It looks like blonde wavy hair, I think.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to keep.
Yep. Nailed it, bro.
All right, man.
Anyone on my end, you're gonna have to rewind my video a little bit. See my sketches. Apologize for the camera going out, but yeah, we knocked out a couple over here as well. So yeah, bro, I will see you in the next one, man. Shout out to everybody, Arnell, Travis, anybody else who came through and lurked, checked out the video. You all are the best. Love you. We appreciate you, and we will see you in a couple days.
Yeah, we got our next show on Wednesday, and then Thursday sketch.
Right. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, so that you can be notified. You definitely don't want to miss it, especially Thursdays. We're going to be doing some wacky challenges.
Yeah.
Maybe wacky, maybe not wacky, but there'll definitely be some challenges.
Challenges for sure.
And Wednesday we'll be doing another character, which you're going to stay tuned to find out who that will be.
Exactly. We'll have it listed, and I'll send it to you tonight.
All right, cool.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by.
Yep, later.
Peace.